more and more evidence has come out in the last couple years showing the harmful effects of alcohol on the human body at any amount, no matter how small. The World Health Organization now classifies alcohol as a class 1 carcinogen in the same class as tobacco, asbestos, and radiation. So with all this information coming out recently in viral posts talking about the effects of alcohol on the human body, one of the questions linked to alcohol consumption that has come up with some of my patients as a board certified podiatrist is the connection to alcohol and foot pain. Foot pain that is chronic. Does alcohol affect plantar fasciitis? And the answer is, at the recording of this video in 2025, there has been no study yet performed on whether alcohol affects plantar fasciitis. But because we do know for certain that alcohol impacts the human body in some ways, these effects over time could potentially increase your risk of plantar fasciitis. Or if you're dealing with plantar fasciitis right now, it could potentially make it harder to get rid of this type of heel pain. And who am I? My name is Dr. Tarr. I'm a board certified podiatrist in practice here in Tempe, Arizona. And this is my first video from my office. New setup. Hope you like it. There are 3 ways that alcohol potentially can affect plantar fasciitis, making it harder to get rid of, or could increase your risk, in my humble opinion. 1, alcohol can make you dehydrated. Alcohol is a diuretic. And diuretics are things that make you go to the bathroom or urinate more, make you lose water. Diuretics like alcohol, for example, make it a lot harder for your body to hold on to water, to be hydrated, and for your kidneys also to absorb water. Alcohol also makes it harder to balance electrolyte like sodium and potassium. And this can lead to a fluid imbalance, which also can lead to dehydration. Hydration is vital for human function, for our organs to work properly, for our muscles, nerves to work properly, and for our immune systems to work properly as well, for all the cells in our body to function properly. A lot of reactions that happen in our body happen in the presence of water. So not being hydrated enough could make it harder or could predispose you to inflammation of the plantar fascia. Plantar fasciitis is when, this is my trusty foot model here, you have your heel bone and you have this little point on your heel bone here, and your plantar fascia is a big ligament that attaches from your heel bone here to the ball of your foot. Your plantar fascia has a couple different functions. It helps in propelling you forward or moving you forward when you walk. Also helps to maintain the shape or the integrity of the foot, helps to keep your foot strong as well, and also makes up a big part of your arch of your foot. And specifically, plantar fasciitis affects the insertion, we call it, so where the plantar fascia starts, so right on your heel. Note, not all heel pain is plantar fasciitis. There can be several causes, but plantar fasciitis can be one of the many causes of heel pain. So again, if you've been dealing with heel pain for a while, definitely see a foot doctor or podiatrist. The second way that alcohol can increase your risk of plantar fasciitis is the change in weight that can happen, again, when your alcohol consumption is excessive. Drinking alcohol can make you hungrier. Alcohol also lowers your inhibitions. Maybe you're someone that's more mindful, more health conscious of the food that you put into your body. Maybe after 2 to 3 drinks, or even just 1 drink sometimes for some people, you don't really care about what you're eating. You could be seeking out calorie-rich, high-salt processed foods. And depending on how many times a week you're drinking, this can lead to you eating a lot more than what your body needs or what you can burn off. And that can lead to weight gain, especially if you're putting on weight quickly. It can make it a lot harder for your foot to adapt and can lead to inflammation of the plantar fascia. Alcohol a lot of times is often mixed with sugary mixers, juices as well, that can also lead to consuming more calories than what your body realistically needs. Alcohol is also devoid of protein, so isn't satiating. Drinking alcohol can also disrupt your sleep And sleep is key for a healthy metabolism and keeping your body efficient at burning calories, especially once you start to consume multiple drinks in a day. That can make it a lot harder to get a restorative, restful night's sleep, which then could lead to lower metabolism and therefore weight gain. The third way that drinking alcohol could potentially affect your plantar fasciitis is that alcohol just makes it harder for your body to heal efficiently. Multiple drinks a day can weaken the immune system. And a lot of times when people think about having a healthy immune system, they think about fighting infection, which is true. One of the things that your immune system is responsible for is fighting infection like viruses, bacteria, fungi, things like that don't belong in your body. But your immune system is also responsible for regeneration and repair. Whenever you have an injury, a healthy immune system will take over and repair that injury site and do it efficiently. An immune system that isn't functioning well can lead to slower healing times. Blood flow is also key to be able to heal, to regenerate. Drinking alcohol consistently over time can actually cause your blood vessels to shrink. If you have smaller blood vessels than what you normally should have, you're not able to get the amount of blood that you need to different parts of your body, which means that certain nutrients and oxygen aren't being carried efficiently to the rest of your body. Alcohol abuse, especially if it's chronic, can also lead to nutritional deficiencies. Vitamins are key in the body being able to repair itself, including your plantar fascia. Once drinking becomes more chronic, these people tend to struggle with a really poor diet, a carbohydrate-rich diet with little to no protein or fat. And that can lead to a whole host of nutritional deficiencies. So hopefully you see today, even though there's no current studies to show a direct link between plantar fasciitis and drinking, especially drinking excessively, sometimes, unfortunately, it takes these studies and the data time to catch up to real world, real life experiences, problems that people are facing every day. Use your best judgment. If you're someone that has been dealing with foot pain for a while, plantar fasciitis or other types of foot pain, and you know that you're consuming alcohol regularly, which would be a couple times a week. If you know you fall into this category, I think it's worth your while to see if decreasing it can help you out with overcoming your plantar fasciitis. There are other things too, like diet, nutritional deficiencies, biomechanics, or how you walk, and a whole host of other things that can be addressed to help you overcome your plantar fasciitis. It's important, if you've been dealing with plantar fasciitis for a while, or really any form of foot pain, to see a foot doctor that has an integrative focus, that is willing to look at all aspects of your health, all aspects of your life, and get to the root cause of why this pain is continuing to be a problem. So that's my video for Does Alcohol Affect Plantar Fasciitis? As always, leave your comments down below. Have you dealt with plantar fasciitis in the past? Do you think that alcohol was maybe one reason why it took you longer to overcome plantar fasciitis? I'll leave a link in the description box to a blog post I wrote about this topic, a link in the description box to my email list. Feel free to sign up to receive content from me once a week. As always, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified by me whenever I post a new video. Until next time, take care and be well. Bye.